forgiving is a different matter. Skip the magic, it don't happen overnight. You don't have to overwrite when it's saying how you didn't plan it. Understanding I ain't got it when I gave it all I had. Nothing missing in the math, but the vision in the path. I'm revisiting the past with a pen and pad. I'll be back. I hope you try again. Underdog since when I used to run a blog. I ain't soft, I could bend a hoop or run a clog. On the fog where I learned the beauty sun is small. No sweat when you getting used to jumping walls. Back when I used to call instead of getting caught. I remember feeling lost, about to get a job. Selling in the mall, trying to trip a law. Had to ask if it costs ever getting caught. Change course, had to bank doors. Now them same doors got a man in wait force. Handshake still, cause the manners ain't lost. On floss when cause I plan to stay raw. Had to take deals that ain't have a race seal just to have a play field. Now I'd rather take all. Remember when it feels like you gotta stay still if the line ain't crossed. I hope you try again. All this time you spent, all that love you get. Please don't walk away. Try again. Those who go away, don't break before you break. It's not too late to try again. All this time you spent, all that love you get. Please don't walk away. Try again.
Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to get underway. In now for the Reds, Harrison Bader.
Number 4, Harrison.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And we're underway. That one missing inside. The 1-1. Yeah, that's too high.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone, but it's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
On the ground to the left, and Bader is set down. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain.
The third baseman, Matt McClain.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Cortez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Fly ball to right. Judge is there. This looks like extra bases.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Jonathan India at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. No. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Back here at Petco Park. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. The pitch. Chris, how about Aaron Judge's 2022? A Silver Slugger, an AL record 62 home runs. He scored 133 runs, knocked in 131, and had nearly 400 total bases. McClain. Zips it to first. Judge out on the play. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. India over to first in time. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Swings and misses. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. In the dirt. The throw to first. Rizzo out of the play. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
Cortez back to work. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. On a line, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels bad after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, nobody out. He goes down looking. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings through that one. 0-1. And he pumps it a strike. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
And it's fouled away. And now the lefty. And that one is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
brings it in, and there's 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Late swing fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Stevenson whips it to first. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Nick Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
Cortez back to work. Senzel, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder, number 4.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Harrison Bader. Grounded out his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Bader, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. 0-2 now. Bounce to third. Handled by LeMahieu. Not in time. He's safe.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Matt McClain. And a sac bunt here. And that's an out on the sacrifice. Jonathan India now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one sliced foul. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 when they took. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, number 61. The line to the pitch. And there's the strike.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And here it comes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Esteban Florial. Maley. He handles it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Jose Trevino at the plate now as he chases after that one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Down and in, moved his feet. Got it by him for the K. Back here at the ballpark, on to the fourth. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. And he deals. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Luke Maile. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings and misses. Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Now a snap throw to first, and he dives in ahead of the tag. Steer leads off first with 1 away. That's off the mark. 2-1. Late with the swing there. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout. Runner on the go.
0-1.
Throw, save. And he takes one right on the black, and that's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Here is Aaron Judge. The pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Aaron Judge in 2016 got 95 plate appearances and hit just 179. He kept that number 179 in the notes section on his iPhone the entire offseason. And then in 2017, he had 52 homers and won the Rookie of the Year. That one 95 to finish him off.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The Yankees hitless so far in the game. Oh boy. And a wild pitch that missed everything. Gets safe. He beats it out and reaches on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Rizzo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is down low. And now it's even 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To second, and he's out. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Petco Park. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Senzel stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Off the plate, 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. That's through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down. And now Bader up to the plate. 1 for 2. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. And right back to the mound. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. One of the things to remember about Giancarlo Stanton, only 6 players took fewer games to reach 350 career homers. That's impressive. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
0-2 now. Stevenson to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here is Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Bader should have it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up next, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1.
Anthony Volpe.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The Yanks yet to pick up a hit here. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain. Cortez back to work. Late on that fastball. McClain, in his rookie season, 23 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at 3rd. Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Rizzo. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
India stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And strike 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Spencer Steer. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019.